And we hear somebody else, shooter, shooter. We're like, where?
Hearing from a baseball fan who was there as chaos erupted in the nation's capital during a Padres-Nationals game. How one of the Padres stars jumped into action to try to keep fans safe. The city of San Diego announcing a number of new measures to try to drive housing prices down. The changes they're looking to make. ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
ABC 10 News starts now with breaking news.
Welcome, I'm Virginia Chun. We are starting with this breaking news out of Oceanside. The search for a burglary suspect caused some major traffic issues on the 5. I'm going to show you what Sky 10 was over. You see the traffic jam there. That's both sides. Oceanside police say they received a report of a burglary in progress. They say the burglar fled and got away as they tried to search, but then led them to an area that was near the 5 in North County. So they shut down traffic both directions. Since then, the SIG alert has been lifted and the traffic, there's usually a lag effect, but it is starting to clear. Police say they did not find the person they were looking for, and they're asking anyone with information to give them a call.
Not yet, but it just happened.
A tense night downtown. Police responding to multiple shootings in that area, including a deadly incident in the gas lamp quarter. Police are still looking for suspects. Now, that shooting happened just before 2 this morning near 5th and Island. We're told two groups got into some sort of confrontation before someone pulled out a gun and opened fire. The shooter got into a car, fled the scene. Witnesses scrambled to help the victim.
I heard 4 gunshots. Everybody started running. I saw a guy fall on the ground. Started running towards him. When I got up there, he had a gunshot wound.
Despite efforts by first responders and bystanders, the man died. Police have not yet identified him. Police believe the shooter and others left the scene in a white sedan similar to a Toyota Camry, and they are asking the public for any information. Now, that unfolded just minutes after another shooting down the street in the East Village. There, police say officers witnessed a drive-by shooting right in front of them. No one was hurt in that incident. Officers pursued the car, and they say they took a man and a woman into custody. Meanwhile, across the country, the search for another gunman who opened fire during the middle of a Padres-Nationals game, sparking chaos.
And we hear somebody else, shooter, shooter. We're like, where?
It happened during the 6th inning of the game on Saturday. Look at all the people spilling out of the stadium. Shots ringing out, causing panic. Turns out the shooting happened just outside the stadium. 3 people were hurt, a woman and 2 others, all of whom suffered non-life-threatening injuries. But when fans and players heard the shots, they thought they might be coming from inside the stadium, so they scrambled for safety. We talked to one fan who says players rushed into the stands to find their families, and that Fernando Tatis Jr. even ushered fans, strangers, into the dugout to get them to cover.
I'm a baseball fan really in general, but I was a Tatis, I was a Machado fan, now I am a Padres fan as well, because I have to say that they saved my life and a lot of other fans' lives last night.
And there you go. The game was suspended until the next day. DC police say there is surveillance footage of a suspect vehicle and they are now searching for it. Well, the city is working to make it easier for San Diegans to find housing all around. Now, as part of his commitment to tackle the housing crisis here in San Diego, Mayor Todd Gloria announcing a new plan that he says will help do just that. ABC 10 News reporter Natay Holmes joining us live from Balboa Park. Natay, he says this plan will create more housing options for everyone.
Virginia, and the mayor says that it's time that we start investing in San Diegans. He says that far too often we see people that make too much to afford subsidized housing, but they don't make enough to afford the luxury housing being built around the city here. So he says he also seen many times where people are moving away because they can't afford a place to live here.
Housing stability, affordability, and proximity are at the root the challenges that we face as a region, from transportation, climate change, employment, education, and equity. We don't have nearly enough homes that our residents can afford, and that makes addressing these challenges so much harder. I also plan to convene a middle-income housing work group.
The Homes for All the Homes for Us All will make it easier to produce housing in San Diego. The mayor toured this construction site on 5th Avenue. This apartment building will create 100 new homes for people in the city, and there will also be 11 units available for those who are considered low income. Now, the series of policy proposals announced this morning by the mayor will include creating housing at city facilities that aren't being used, building housing on vacant and commercial sites, and the new plan also calls to create more live and work units so it will be easier for people to work from home. Now, the city has also created an online toolkit for homeowners to help them build more homes here within the city. Live in Balboa Park, Nate Holmes, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Nate. This is happening today. An aircraft carrier is leaving San Diego for its new home. You're looking at USS Theodore Roosevelt. It will be leaving port this afternoon, setting off for Bremerton, Washington. In the Northwest, the ship will be overhauled to prep it for the Navy's new F-35 jets. This is the next chapter for this carrier after a tumultuous year or so. The Roosevelt, you may remember, underwent a change in command last year as it dealt with hundreds of COVID cases. Across the nation, nearly every state, including California, now seeing a rise in coronavirus cases. More on the local situation in just a moment, but first, ABC's Rena Roy tells us what the Surgeon General is now saying about efforts to get more Americans vaccinated.
Doctors in the U.S. sounding the alarm with COVID-19 cases up 158% nationwide over the past month. The Delta variant largely to blame.
This new Delta variant is transmitting very quickly. People are getting very sick, and there's not a whole lot we can do when you come in and you're already in a very, very severe stage of the disease.
Nearly 19,000 people are currently hospitalized nationwide, about 26% more this week than last. In Oklahoma, the average number of hospitalizations tripling in the last 4 weeks.
We're basically full now. We hadn't seen that since the height of the pandemic in January and February.
It's really very, very contagious. And so if you have significant exposure, you are going to see some breakthrough infections, even for vaccinated people.
Scientists say current vaccines are highly effective at preventing hospitalization. Officials calling on more Americans to get their shots. If not, they fear these surges will continue in unvaccinated areas.
We will continue to see that. Unless we get a hold of this pandemic by getting more people vaccinated.
The stock market taking a hit, the Dow opening sharply lower today amid concerns the Delta variant could affect the global economic recovery.
Rena Roy, ABC News, New York. Now here's where we stand in San Diego. The latest round of daily testing detected more than 570 new cases across the county. As for vaccinations in San Diego, the rollout is slowing down, but more people have gradually received their shots. Around the county, nearly 80% of those eligible have had at least one dose. I want to take a quick look at the stock market because it has been a little bit of a wild day. The Dow is down right now. You can see almost 900 points. That's more than 2.5%. It was actually worse, almost 1,000 points earlier this morning. S&P and NASDAQ down as well, but not as much percentage-wise. Part of the problem is that investors are concerned about rising coronavirus cases and that it's going to hurt global economic growth. We are on track right now to have the worst percentage drop of the Dow this year, so we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, something not going down but going up, humidity.
I know, boy, it was so sticky this weekend. Many areas saw rain. I know you saw rain, I had rain. There were some thunderstorms as well. Well, the chances for that activity is really diminishing. In fact, as I get you to our satellite and radar, very quiet out there. You could see the clouds building over Mount Laguna, but overall it is mostly sunny. And do expect to see those clouds continuing to build over our mountain areas, but just a slight chance for a stray shower or thunderstorm today. Most of that activity is going to be to the north and to the east of us, which is exactly what we're seeing right now. It's pretty warm. We're in the 70s up and down our coastline, though, near 80 in downtown, 82 in Kearney Mesa right now, near 90 in Ramona. Temperatures are down about a degree or two from yesterday, but that's about it. It is a very warm and muggy start to our week. The next several hours, we'll see temperatures anywhere from the mid-70s to low 80s along our coastline, while most inland neighborhoods will top off in the 90s today, low 90s, though I'm forecasting mid-90s in Ramona and in Alpine. I'm going to be pinpointing a better chance for showers and thunderstorms returning later this week when I come back with your full forecast.